Go.
All right, this is our Bulldog Buster, and if you have a Bulldog, you have to maintain them. You have to keep them clean. I'm going to cover two things today. One is how to give a Bulldog a bath, and two is how to give his nose a good Vaseline rub. You got to keep their noses wet, or they'll crack. So we'll go right into the bath room now, and I'll.
Okay, when you're watching a Bulldog, you have to have one of these. It's a wand with a cord. If you don't have a walk-in shower like this, you can screw one of these into your bathtub on the end of the hose, on the end of the spigot there. Just get the water so it's kind of warm, not too hot. He looks a little nervous, but he's not too bad. We do this quite a bit, so he's pretty cool with it. It's not really warm. He likes it a little warmer. But anyway, get him wet, and you don't want to get his face wet. They hate that. See, he's just a little nervous. So I'm going to make sure I don't spray it in his face. I'm going to go ahead under his chin, and they drool a lot, so I like to get under his mouth a little wet too. That's pretty good. I'll just stick this thing over here. And you can get dog shampoo if you want, but no tears. Like baby shampoo is pretty good too, and I put a generous amount on the top here, and then soap them up real good. And what I do is I'll take a good handful of soap here and put it right on that spot that is about as dirty as it gets on a Bulldog, so I'll leave that sitting there. But he's okay with this. He's a lot happier when he's clean and done with it. But I get him good and soapy, and I'll go ahead and take this washcloth for his face. He's shaking, he'll be alright. For his face, because I don't want to spray water right in his face. All dogs hate that. So I'll get this kind of wet, and I'll just put it on his face like that. And that will get his face wet, and he really doesn't mind that too much. And you have to get a Bulldog's face clean. You hear about dogs having skin problems. It's really not that wet yet, so I'll soak this thing down real good. And it's just dripping. But he isn't going to mind. He isn't going to mind one bit. And then I'll just kind of make sure I get in the creases there. Now his face is good and wet. That's okay. That's okay. He's a good boy. Then I'll take some of this soap here and get it into this area here. You don't want to get it in his eyes. And then there's a crease right here, so I'll take a little soap and I'll get it right in that crease. And they do have, skin problems if you don't keep the creases clean. So I make it a point to do that. Get in this area here, because it's really, they stick their heads in a lot of areas that, you know how Bulldogs are. They're sticking their heads everywhere, and they got no nose to stop that face from going directly where it shouldn't be going in a lot of cases. So his face has got some soap on it now, and I'll rinse this thing off and go ahead and get the lion's share of that soap off, and use the rag and go right into the crease and wipe that crease. You know where they are on your Bulldog. You might even discover some you didn't know were there. But, he's cool with it. And I'm going to go ahead, now that I got most of that off his face, and rinse off his body. And you got to get all the soap off, otherwise you can irritate their skin. Just make sure, I usually, double or triple rinse them. And they don't have a lot of hair, so it's not a big deal to get all of the soap off. And usually you can tell, and there's the if you're considering getting a Bulldog, you better do the research, because this isn't a dog that's going to go jogging with you. They're great lap dogs. If you got an apartment, they're perfectly content sitting at home sleeping all day. But they can't take the heat. They're about as good with kids as any dog. The only problem we ever had with him and little kids is he gets so excited around them that he might knock one over once in a while. But that's the Bulldog for you. Anyway, he's pretty well rinsed off. I'm just going to go do a double check, make sure all the areas are done here. And again, the most important part is the part with the wrinkles. And I've seen bulldogs with a lot more wrinkles than this guy's got. So I'm going to just go ahead and rinse whatever was in there from last time. Get it good and wet again. I'm not even gonna rinse it wring it out. Just gonna go ahead and use this. Do his face. Good. And when you're done, I'm gonna do it one more time. I probably don't need to. You should actually be able to feel squeakiness on his face. And go ahead and do it again. Wring it out. Get all the soap out. Get it soaking wet again. As you can see, it's dripping. And he doesn't care, as long as you're not spraying water in his face. You see the water running down his face? It's a whole different sensation than having a hose sprayed in your face. And this, you know, every day when they start slobbering, you hear about acne on the chin. Buster doesn't have any acne on his chin, but I'll take a washcloth and wipe his face once in a while if he gets dirty, and do his eyes, a wet washcloth. And we just don't have any problems with him. Okay? He's good to go. And it's better to overdo it than underdo it. And that's it, he's done. He's ready for a good Vaseline nose rub. That's good, boy. Okay, all right, Buster's done with his bath now, and I'm just drying him off with a full-size towel. Come here. He doesn't mind, especially from now on, unless I'm going to clip his toenails or something. He doesn't like that. But if you're not comfortable doing it, let the vet do it. But since they don't get a lot of exercise, their toenails will grow. They don't grind them off because they don't do anything, right? But they're great dogs. I'll show you how to do the Vaseline rub, and then we'll cut you loose. On my finger, you can see that. And Bulldog's noses crack. So don't jam it up his nostril. He doesn't like that. No dog does. So start at the top and work toward the front. Like that. That's all right. That's okay. Come here. There. And he's good to go. He's done. Okay? That's Buster. Keep your Bulldog clean. Keep some good Vaseline on his nose. And maybe we'll cover ear cleaning and toenail clipping next time. But good luck with your Bulldog. Thanks.